What's up guys, welcome to another video. So in this video we're going to be breaking down Joker. Now I really like how they designed this character. I think they did a really cool job. Like, he has really good strings, he has pretty cool specials, and all his variations play very differently. So I'm going to quickly go over his strings and his special moves that are universal, and then I'll go more into like his variation specific stuff. Alrighty, so I got all the strings here. So his first one is really good. This is a meterless launcher. Now that's awesome for a character to have. So basically, of any kind of punish, like it's an 8 frame, so anything that's -8, he gets a full combo. And this string is actually safe. Now it's -2 on block, but you can duck the last hit, so it's not 100% safe, but he has other options for that string. So like he can do 1-2-2, leads in an overhead, so if you try to duck the last hit, that'll catch you, but the overhead is -12, or he can do 1-2-3, and that's a safe mid, and it has and it's -6, and it's -6, and you can cancel the last hit, so you can cancel to an overhead, cancel into a shot or whatever. Alright, then he has an 11 frame mid, which is his forward 1, hella good range. Alright, so it leaves him safe, he can do the whole thing. It ends in a low, and it's -6, and since it ends in a low, he can actually either go into the low or he can go into an overhead, so it does create a 50-50. Alright, then he has his 2-1-3 and 2-1-4. So 2-1-3, this has a lot of pushback, it ends in a low, or he can do 2-1-4, and that has even more pushback, and that actually is like a projectile. So you see, if you do 2-1-4, throw it like full screen, which is pretty cool. One thing to be careful though, like this 2-1-3, like it's -11, and you're like right here, so that's unsafe. And even this 2-1-4, that really isn't safe either. It's like -18 or 19. And that's still hella punishable if you have a Sly like Sub-Zero or Liu Kang's fly kick or whatever. So they're not the best strings, but they're better to do like in combos. Alright, then he has his forward 2-1-2. This is super good, like this is hella good range, and if this is a counter hit or punish, that's a full juggle combo crushing blow, so that's really good. Alright, then he has his back 3. This is pretty good. It's a low starter, not 100% great because every stagger is punishable. Like that's -13, that's -14, this is -1, but it does have a flawless block gap in it, so most people won't know that or won't really utilize that, but like high level players will. Alright, and his last string is his forward 3-2. This one's real good because if the last one hits by itself, that actually crushing blows. So let me just show you real quick. So I'm off block, so if this hits by itself, it's crushing blow, and then you can cancel that into a special move. Now you have to cancel it into a special move, otherwise you can't combo off it. So this variation just gets the overhead thing, and like the third variations where you can actually get like full combos for it. Alright, and for his universal special moves, he gets this shot, which is pretty good. It's a pretty standard projectile, nothing special. It starts up 23 frames, so it's kind of slow, but the projectile part, that's pretty fast, so that's good. Then he has this one. Not all the variations has it, but like that's his standard move, unless like the third variation it replaces it. But it's an overhead. Now it's hella minus, but it's good because like if you enhance it 3 times, then you're able to get a crushing blow from it. And a lot of his strings ends in a low, like this string here ends in a low, and what was the other one? This one here ends in a low. So basically it creates a 50-50 if he's gonna like end the string in a low or just go into this. Alright, and the last special move is the CZDD, like, you know, the whole letters of the alphabet, is this one here, or you can make it like enhanced and it goes full screen. So this is interesting. So on block, normally this move is like really -14, so pretty easy to punish. But if the opponent were to be ducking and then decide to block this actually could be plus or neutral. So see there, it's like 0, and if it hits like that, it's +2. So that move's actually pretty cool. So it creates a mix-up. Like if you have a string that like ends in a low, but instead of going to the low, you go into like this special move. Since they'll be ducking for the last hit, you can actually make yourself like even safer at 0, or actually make yourself a little bit plus. And one more thing that's cool about Joker, he can actually cancel his fatal blow, and like he can actually get like full combos from it. And on top of that, if his fatal blow is on recovery, his forward throw actually gets a crushing blow. So that's really strong. So like even on block, you can just cancel your fatal blow, and the opponent has to guess, are you gonna do a strike and get a full combo, or you're gonna go for a grab and get like a bunch of damage. And of course, he can just extend his combos with his fatal blow and just get like even more damage. Kind of like how Johnny Cage does it. Alright, so let's jump into the variation specific stuff. Alright, so for his first variation, The first thing it gives him the ability to cancel. Now that cancel is not good to do in pressure whatsoever, because you see you're minus 39 after that. So it's not meant to be used like that. It's more meant to be used like, you know, if you're doing a projectile or you're zoning or whatever, the opponent tries to jump over you, or moreover you predict they're going to jump over. Then you just do it, you like cancel it, and then you can get an anti-air. Alright, the next move is this one. So he gets like a low projectile, and this is pretty cool. You can amp it. There's actually pretty decent chip, I'm not gonna lie. You can use it for like unbreakable damage. So let me put the opponent's not blocked, for example. You can do something like this, and all that's unbreakable. And that's 261 unbreakable. That's pretty decent damage. It's pretty good for zoning. But the only issue is, like, while it's being enhanced, if the opponent like has any kind of teleport, it can just teleport to the other side and easily get a full combo on you. And it does create some low mix-ups as well. Like, for example, like this is like a high overhead move, which is super cool. So what you can do is you can do this and then go into the low. So it creates even more mind games. And this variation has the overhead too, so it's really strong. Alrighty, and also this guy gets a parry. But the cool part about this parry is if you enhance it, you actually get a combo. So let me put Cassie to attack Mr. J himself. Enhanced, and you get a combo. Now that's not how you would do the combo, but you get the point. Like you get a whole juggle off it, which is pretty cool. Alrighty, so for a second variation, now this one, I think this one's a cool one. Like the first one is seems more like zoning, stuff like that, but this one is like the mix-up variation. Now this variation gets two moves. So like the jumping gesture is this move here, kind of like makes a head shoot wherever you want it to. Now it won't actually hit the opponent unless you enhance it, which is kind of lame in some aspects, but then again, if it wasn't like that, it would kind of be overpowered. So basically what you can do with that for setups, like you do a combo like this, you put this out, and then they have to respect it. Now if I was able to aim, they would have to respect it, but you know, it's directable. You can make it close, mid, far, whatever. So you just make it so it lands where the opponent is, and they actually have to respect it unless they like try to roll back or roll forward or something like that. But if they just get up normally, they have to respect it. And this is actually plus a lot on hit. On hit is like plus 70, so you're able to get like a full jumping combo. And of course you'd be plus on block, so it's actually a really good setup to have. Alright, the next move, this is what's really cool, is Jack in the Box. So just like the other one, he can kick it like wherever he wants or whatever. He can like do strings, kick it under you. Now that's not completely real if he does it like that, but I can see potential for like a lot of cool setups like this. And if you enhance it, this thing can actually get you a full combo. So like you can put this on somebody's wake up. If they try to wake up with up 3 or up 2, you're like whatever, you're all the way over here, you get a full combo punish, pops them in the air. If they try to jump at you, it pops them in the air. If they try to dash forward, it will pop them in the air. So it's a really strong move. It just completely obliterates their wake up. And that's just scratching the surface. I'm sure there's like a bunch of setups people are going to come up with, but this is a really cool variation. I think it's the one with the most potential. Alright, so variation number 3. So this is just the damage crazy one. So let me just highlight the moves. So there's 2. You get Kaplow and Getting Lit. So this first one, it replaces the overhead, but basically it gives him this move, and like you enhance it, it gets a pop-up. So that's how you saw the first, the first beginning of the video, the big combo I did. Like this variation gets crazy damage. You can easily get 600 in the corner if you use Fatal Blow. And I'm just gonna show you an example of a combo. This is just really basic, really easy, nothing special. 1 bar, 35%. And you can do that off anything. You can do it off a low hit confirm, this thing, his mid, or whatever. Any hit confirm, it's a full combo. And another cool part about that, you could actually switch sides. So let me show you an example. You do it like this. You have enough time to dash under her, go into this, and still get a full same combo. So let's say you're in the corner, you get a hit confirm, bam, you switch sides, now the opponent's in the corner. And this move has a crushing blow, but like, it's really weird. It's like, look, it crushing blows if it hits at maximum range and it's an attack counter or punish. So I don't see that actually ever happening, because you're not going to just throw it out there randomly. Because look how minus it is. It's like minus 19. Now, not everybody can punish it, but characters that have like Sub-Zero slide and whatnot, they are able to punish it. And that move's also a high, so don't let people just do like a block string into it. Because from that range, a lot of characters can't actually punish you. But like, you just know you can duck the last hit, so just be aware of that. Alright, and the last special move is Getting Lit. So this is an interesting one. It's kind of like Kano's fire. And it actually, if you notice, it hits the opponent. Like, Cassie was able to block it. So once it gets released, it actually has like some hit frames. It's not like, well, it's not like Kano's, because Kano's you normally just throw it and it just does like damage over time. But this one, if you're in the fire, when he ignites it, it would actually hit you. So that's interesting. And you can also enhance it and it gets a pop-up. So that'll be good for like if you're doing this, let's say you get a hit, then you're doing this string and the opponent is like, oh, let me try to jump at you. Then you can just enhance it and actually get a pop-up. Now it is kind of hard to combo off it. You can probably only combo off it if they're already like in the air because it takes you so long to recover. Like I'm just gonna try to dash up and by the time I'm able to, he already falls to the floor. So yeah, that's about it for Joker. I think this character is really cool. It's a lot of fun and he has a lot of potential to him. So like, just to recap, I see the first variation, more of the zony type, still has decent damage, but more of a zoner. The second variation is definitely setup heavy, counters your wake ups and whatnot, good setup. Third one is definitely all about the damage, high damage combos, easy hit confirms. So I think they're all really good. They all seem very viable and they all have their own playstyle. So yeah, that's about it for the video today, guys. If you guys enjoyed, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, on Twitter. Follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys next time.